Hello, guys. Hi, welcome back to my podcast. It's Ntombi Malati again. Today we are doing episode 3. But before we get started, I would like to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening to these episodes. Thank you for sharing with your friends. Thank you for the feedback. Today I'm back with one more topic. So today's topic is, why does it matter so much, how you view or how you choose to view your Forex account? So obviously I've mentioned before that I'll be sharing more of my experiences. So this is also something that I've been practicing. This is also something that that I've been applying. So over the years of being in the markets, I had to unlearn a lot of stuff. Learning always involves unlearning. Some of you are in this journey of trading, but by listening to this podcast, maybe there's something that you are going to unlearn, which will then allow you to learn a new thing. So learning always involves unlearning. So I had to go through that process of learning and learning new stuff, evolving, improving, and of course learning from my own experiences and a lot of bad experiences. So now, trading psychology. It is one topic that is so close to my heart. So the topic for today is also part of trading psychology, because that's where it starts. Every time I mention trading psychology to people, they think I'm referring to some nice PDF file that I can send to them for them to read the rules. It is nothing like that in my books, of course. That is not how I do trading psychology lessons. Obviously, by listening to my podcast, you might learn some new things. You might improve in your own trading, but it is also not going to be enough, to teach you all the things that you will need to know. So if you really want to learn how to do it, you really want to learn more, then you can enroll for my training sessions, private training sessions, where I do one-on-one lessons, private lessons, online, of course. Then you can also get like mentorship and also coaching sessions. So let's get started. Why is it important? Why is it important to view your account in a certain way? I choose to view Forex account as a business. I also choose to view Forex account as an investment. I know that opening a Forex account does not classify one as an entrepreneur. It also doesn't classify one as a business owner. But I also know that there is absolutely nothing that can stop you from calling it a business. So why not? So I'm gonna start with why is it helpful to call it a business or to view it as a business. If you open a Forex account and you don't just view it as just one more account or just one more online thingy that you are doing, don't even call it an online business, because you are likely to just mess up. But view it as a proper business. A proper business as in, like, when you start a new business, the first thing that you think about, of course, it is not how much you're going to make from a business. If you start a business and that's the first thing that you think about, you are likely to run that business to the ground, because no business just runs without costs. So that is one thing that you need to understand as somebody who is starting a business. You will need to understand how much is it going to cost you to run this business, right? You are also going to calculate the cost and the possible losses, and you do your plan, and you don't just open a business and name your price and business runs. If you run a business like that, that business is not going to survive. So the same thing goes for your Forex account. If you open a Forex account and You have no idea how you want to view it. You are definitely going to run it without a plan. But if you choose to view it as a business, you are likely to implement all the other business principles that we implement when we start businesses, right? Like I said, a person who starts a new business, they are likely, not even that they are likely, that is the first thing that they will think about. How much is it going to cost me to run this business? How much money will I need for my stock, if that's what you're going to do, maybe selling, reselling stuff. How much are you going to need for your stock? Are you going to need a new office? Are you going to run it from home? Are you going to need to hire more people to help you? You calculate all those things. You don't just wake up one day and say, I'm actually opening a business, and it ends there. Now you are waiting for money. It doesn't work like that. Also, when you start a business, you are likely to leave without earning any cent from that business. So if you open a Forex account, let's say you open a Forex account and you invest like, let me say $500. That is your startup cash. And you are now thinking, I'm going to live off this account. You are not running it as a business, because when you start a new business, you also need to consider the fact that you are still going to make mistakes, because you are still new, to this business. You are likely to make mistakes. So you need to make sure that you leave that room in case you make those mistakes. Let me just make an example of a common mistake that a person can make, when starting a new business. You may start a new business, maybe let's say you are selling clothes, or you are starting a business and you want to sell clothes. Maybe for the first month, second month, third month, you may be getting your stuff from a very expensive outlet, and then you only realize after 4 or 5 months that actually there are better, outlets or cheaper outlets where you can get the same stuff. But because you were still new in this business, you were still trying to learn the ropes. Other things you will learn as you go along. So obviously you are likely to make mistakes, money mistakes that will cost you money. So if you start a Forex account, or you open a Forex account, and you tell yourself that this is not just one more, thingy that I'm doing online, I'm actually starting a small business. Automatically, this is now trading psychology. Automatically, it changes how you think. Automatically, it changes how you do things with this account, or how you operate this account. So obviously, when you run a business, like I said, you think about how much it's going to cost you. You do the same with your Forex account. Doing the same with your Forex account also means that you now understand your capital. This is how much I have. This is what I can trade. This is what I cannot trade. Obviously, like I said, some of these things, they will just confuse you because you just don't know what you don't know. So maybe you will need to learn so that you can also learn how to identify, what you can trade and what you cannot trade with your capital. But if you are running it like a business, you are also going to consider, the currency pairs that you trade. You are also going to know if there are other instruments that you cannot trade with your account. This is not because your platform won't allow you to place trades. Your platform will always allow you to place trades. But this is simply because you will be understanding, the costs that are associated with trading, certain instruments or certain currency pairs. That is when now you view it as a business. You see how you view it changes everything. So now let's look at a person who says, actually I view mine, both as a business and as an investment. A person who says, I'm going to open a Forex account, viewing it as a business and also as an investment. First of all, if you are saying you are viewing your account as an investment, do you understand how investments work? Obviously, that is something that you will need to understand. How does an investment work? If you invest $50, for instance, let me just speak rents. Let's say you invest 1,000 rand. Can you now leave your job? Can you now stop doing everything or anything and just focus on, living off these 1,000 rand? Impossible. For this purpose, or for just for argument's sake, I'm going to just say, let's say you do manage to make 100%, of which is something that is not sustainable, by the way. But let's say you do manage to make 100%. You have invested 1,000 rand. How much is 100% of 1,000 rand? 1,000 rand. Can you actually live off to 1,000 rand on a month-to-month basis? Probably not. So that should tell you that you need to go and get money so that you can invest back to your account. You grow your investment. As your investment grows, you also grow, as in, like, you can now trade more stuff. You can now increase the quantity that you trade. You can now sell in larger quantities. You can now buy in larger quantities, which will then lead to you making more money. But you see where it all starts. It all starts with you understanding it as an investment or understanding it as a business. If you choose to open a Forex account and you just don't understand what you are doing, you don't understand it as either an investment or as a business, you are likely to just gamble because you won't have a plan. I always say that winning starts in the mind. These are the tricks that I always use, even for my own mind, so that I can operate on a certain level, mindset wise. It shifts your mindset. So the tip for this week is to either view your Forex account as a business or view your Forex account as an investment. If you choose to view it as a business, definitely you need to apply all the principles that you apply when you open businesses. You choose to view it as an investment, you need to understand how investments work. And you also need to consider the fact that even if, let's say, you do believe that you can make 100% every month, of which is something that is like extremely dangerous because it leads to gambling, understanding investments will also, help you. Understanding investments will also help you to understand what you can expect from your Forex account. If your Forex account gives you 5% per month, you become very happy because you understand that no legal investment can give you 5% per month. Banks do not give you 5% per month. So if you understand it as an investment, you are always going to win. You understand it as a business, you are always going to win. If you understand it as an investment, I want you to just always think about the bank. That is what I always say to my mentees. If you want to be a happy trader who is content, always think about the bank. I'm one person who says, you don't need to compare yourself with anyone, but when it comes to this topic, I want you to compare yourself to the bank, because that is the main reason why people open Forex accounts anyway. It is so that they can do better than the bank, because people get frustrated by the returns that they get from the bank. That is why they will move their money, give to some people to trade for them, lose all the money. They will remove their money and try to find ways to grow the money themselves. So if you have found a way of growing the money through Forex account, you can always do better than the bank. But it all depends on how you view it. So what I want you to take away from this podcast this week is, do you view it as an investment? Or do you choose to view it as a business? Or do you choose to view it as both? Always works like magic. So now, if you need more information on how exactly do you implement all this, because like I said, I can't be giving all the information via a podcast. But if you need more of this information, you can then contact me and we can then talk about how can you learn, or how can you shift your mindset from the current mindset that you have now, because mindset is everything and winning starts in the mind. So if we fix it up here in our minds, it's easier for us to win. So thank you so much again. I hope this is helping you in some way. If you need more information on it, you can then contact me. Thanks again. Till next time.